In the previous video, creating a custom color palette, part 1, I showed you how to create a palette and choose and change your colors. If you've been building with me, you'll find a link to the sample style guide I'm using in the description below. We'll resume where we left off. From the Design tab, click Colors on the ribbon and right-click My Demo. And click Edit. We spend a lot of time on Text Background Light 1, which we set to white. The principles are the same, so we'll complete this palette. Text Background Dark 1 is the default text color for light slide backgrounds and shapes. The preview pane on the right displays changes to this color. We'll use the blue from our sample palette. Copy the color's hex code. Click the color drop-down and paste the code in the hex field. Because the blue is close to black, it is a little difficult to see the effect in the preview panel. Text Background Light 2 refers to the background color shown on the right in the preview. I'll use lilac as the background. Text Background Dark 2 refers to the background color shown on the left in the preview. I'll use dark teal as the background. Next are the accent colors. Accent 1 is the default fill color for shapes, captions, checkbox styles 1 and 2, and radio button styles 1 and 2. It's also the default color for markers and 360 image interactions. Let's change Accent 1. We'll use teal for this. This change affects the fill on the marker pop-up, the border of the marker, and the fill on the first bar in the bar chart. Accents 2 through 6 are colors you can choose in style galleries and color selectors throughout Storyline 360. For more information, see the link on working with theme colors in the description below. I'll use colors from our sample to modify these selections. You can try this with any colors you like. You can see the effects of my accent color changes in the preview pane. Hyperlink refers to the color used for text hyperlinks. It's conventional to see medium blue hyperlinks, but returning to our early discussion on contrast, this doesn't work well on the dark background. You might try to pick a color that works reasonably well on both dark and light backgrounds, or select a color that works well on the predominant background color you'll use and adjust as needed. I'll try for a medium hue. Control 1 is the hover color for buttons and answer choices, except for those items covered by Custom 2. It's also the default color for hotspots in 360 image interactions. Because this is the same color used on both the light and dark backgrounds, again, I'll use a medium hue. The quiz items indicate the default color for quiz elements, such as icons and review banners. Since we won't be doing quizzes in this series, we'll revisit it later. Custom 1 is the default fill color for buttons. Custom 2 is the default color for checkbox styles 3 and 4, as well as radio button styles 3 and 4. It's also the hover color for drag items, drop-down questions, and Likert scale questions. We can always modify these colors later, but this gives you a good start. Click the OK button to save your changes and exit. Apply your palette by clicking Colors. The new palette appears at the top of the color menu. To apply the palette, select it. For more options, right-click the palette. From this menu, you can choose to apply the palette to matching slides. This applies the theme colors to all slides in your course that are based on the same slide master as the current slide. Slide masters are introduced in the next video. You can apply the palette to all the slides. You can apply the palette to one slide. This means that you can use multiple themes within a file. Finally, you can revise the palette by clicking Edit or delete it altogether. In the next video, I'll introduce you to Slide Masters in the Slide Master Overview. Thanks for watching.